And we're back. Welcome back to Coptic World Domination. This is ParadogsGamer and the mean team. Say hi.
Hello, viewers.
Hello. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. One more tough war left for Bosnia, or at least in the near future. I've really gotten the better of the wars with Hungary so far. So now I'm just storing money with no advisors. It's not ideal. You usually want at least +1 advisors because your pay-in for them is so minimal. And
Yeah.
that's a pretty big deal. But, yeah, in this case, I just need money to afford the large number of galleys that I'm going to be tossing at the odd ends.
Yeah, I've actually been prioritizing money as well because my leader is so good that...
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, he just died.
You have the gold mine now, though, right?
I got the gold mine, yeah. But my new leader is 422, so he's actually not that bad. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. I would have killed for a war like that. Like CK2 style, man.
And my new heir is a 324, so that's also pretty good. Strong claim and all. I am not. This is actually not a bad country to play, I must say.
Yeah, they're one of the better that used to be sub-Saharan starts in the game, but now they're Muslim tech on top of it. It's really good now.
And I believe there's a new achievement for them, so
yeah,
that should be definitely possible to do.
Oh yeah, Prester John
it's
it's one of the easier ones just because they tossed in a lot of pretty hard achievements this go around, which excites me a bit actually. The hardest thing is going to be owning Constantinople, but I was able to do that back when Ethiopia was like plus 100% tech cost and you had to westernize earlier and everything. Like Ethiopia, because of its starting roller, has always been pretty good, and now they are amazing because they can actually keep up in tech really well in the early game. And since they can see everything at the start, you don't even need exploration to westernize. You can just conquer through the Mamluks and snipe something in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
You can literally just like attack the Knights or Venice or something and take the island, core it, and then you're done. You can westernize.
I'm almost at admin tech 5 now, and that, mind you, is with a full admin idea group already.
I'm admin 4 and I just took trade. No, stab hit events. No, I wish I lived in more enlightened times.
And I can build temples.
My 4-4 admin. The only upside to this position that I'm in is Kosovo and Constantinople. Those two things are the reason I can move. I'm going to let this sit of it, so I only sit at -1 stab briefly, because I'm going to buy my stab back to 0, but first I want to finish coring.
So my integration of my vassal is now about 50%. Missionary in my capital is 69%. I'm starting to build temples. Things are good. Life is sweet. And then the Mamluks will probably attack me, and then life is not so sweet anymore.
I don't even have the tech to build temples. I guess I'll get it reasonably soon, because I don't have an admin idea to build right now.
I'm actually happy now that I saved up a lot of money, because I can just spam temples. Well, not spam temples, but I can build temples.
They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that game is Australia. I got a force limit of like 300 because of the temples and conscription centers. I just fleeced things for money and spammed out, like, I got 30 conscription centers with quantity and offensive. It's amazing the kind of force limit you can get on not a lot of provinces if you have enough money.
And who did you use to colonize Australia in the first place?
Ternate? Is that how you pronounce it? Ternate? Ternati? The OPM that starts with 4 admin and 4 Diplo in the Southeast Asia, in the islands there.
Okay, yeah. The Mamluks just got a new regent, 320, so it's pretty crappy.
Do I want to raise war taxes again? Actually, yes. Money is more important to me than military skill even right now. You know what? I'll put a claim on Epirus as well.
Good harvest. Should I take 54 ducats, which is the same as the temple, or should I get the 50 admin?
Ooh. Well, you can tech more on admin though, so I usually take admin in that case.
Yeah, I think
unless
so
I'm
too.
really desperate for money, I'll take admin.
And
most
I'm
of the
not.
time.
Yeah. You should actually take always. Most of the time, you should take the points.
Yeah. If you're not going to take like 10 loans in the near future as a result of not taking the money, then yeah, probably want to take the admin.
Especially admin points in the early game, so important.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why Bosnia sucks. 0 admin ruler for a long time. I still had him at the start of our session today. I would say he was good for nothing, but he did give me shock 4, so he was good for one thing. Just another thing I wanted.
I'd so much like to get into war with Adal now. Sucks so much that they are allied to the Mamluks. And the Mamluks are still not in war with Ottoman. Well, actually, you fighting down the Ottomans, do you think that slows them down? And they don't have Constantinople as well?
Not having Constantinople hurts them tremendously. It cuts their income a lot, because I'm getting 4.3 ducats in Constantinople, just collecting trade there. I'm not even protecting trade, I'm just collecting. But I do have my capital there now. But so would they. In addition, it hurts their naval force limit a lot. It's part of the reason they're at 57 galleys and not like 80 plus, because it gives you a lot of naval force limit, and it also just gives you more money to afford the ships. And they get a tax boost off it in addition to converting it to Sunni. So it's actually a pretty significant land force limit increase as well, and that's before we factor in the other provinces in Greece. The fact that they had to give me war reparations and didn't get those provinces did slow them down a lot.
Just pause for 2 seconds here, please.
Okay. Alright, so while he's paused, the Ottomans are definitely my next target, and it's important to me that they declare on anybody that isn't in Europe. That's the only requirement I need now. As soon as the Ottomans do that, it doesn't matter who it is. As soon as they cross over into Anatolia, I am going to declare on them. And I'm going to pre-position this 42 stack of galleys. I'm going to buy an admiral and just sit it on about half of their fleet and sink it the moment I declare. And then they won't have enough ships to actually clear the Bosphorus Strait. And I will not call in Poland, because Lithuania will probably not give them access if I don't call them in, and then they have access because of military. Yeah, because Georgia's giving the Ottomans access, Circassia isn't, but they could probably route around anyway.
Okay, just annexed these guys, so let's start putting claims on my neighbors here.
Actually, let's go to +1.
Oh yeah, and it inherited a Sunni province, so I got one more province to convert. Should probably get that. Yeah, that's okay. We lost a claim on a sap, really? I can't have that. I've gotten so many gain 1 stability events. I think maybe 6 already in this game. It's crazy.
Sure, rough it in. F you.
I don't know what's going on here. Achieve religious unity. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. That's on lots of points there.
Religious
And I just
ideas
need...
do have 2 positive stability events and only 1 negative stability event. Religious ideas will generally improve your stability significantly.
What's not to like?
Yeah, indeed. I consider it still one of the better idea groups in the game. I know a lot of people like humanist more. If I wanted to be ultra lame, I could go like Coptic and run humanist and then just never convert anything, but I don't want to do that. I mean, you would convert some of the stuff eventually, just because the Christian decisions are really good. So a lot of it would get changed anyway. Oh, I have the option to westernize. I find that to be somewhat depressing, actually. It's
Why?
pretty early in the game for me to be that far behind in tech. I will do it as soon as I break the Ottomans. I can't do it before I break the Ottomans. It's too important to stop them. But it's not like I'll suddenly run away in tech in the meanwhile, especially because I have to core the provinces I yank, so... Extra merchants. I would love an extra merchant. That's going to have a substantial improvement on my income, even though I haven't assigned it yet, just because it raises my naval force limit, and thus I'm not as far over force limit. As for what I do...
Do you remember when Ethiopia they get an event to move the capital somewhere? Do you know what triggers that?
Who does?
Ethiopia.
No. No, I'm not familiar with that particular event.
Okay.
I'll just collect in Alexandria. I don't have enough trade power in Constantinople to justify transferring trade to it yet. You do get some trade power if your only place you're collecting is your capital node, but Ottomans still collect more there than I do. The Ottomans
I'm
are
trading
fighting
in
Genoa.
coffee. How can I be trading in coffee? That's amazing.
The Ottomans are fighting Genoa. It's time. As soon as I can get enough
It's
diplo
time?
power, it's time to hit the Ottomans.
I got 20% of the world's coffee trade. There you go.
Very nice.
Fort defense plus 10%.
No, Austria, no. Why? Oh, they declared on Genoa, that's why. Oh. No, I need this to be my own war. Oh, the timing is going to be brutal. Oh, man. I really need an admiral, but I don't have the Diplo for it.
Okay, I'm about to go to war as well here. They're not allied to anyone, so I'm just gonna go ahead and vassalize him.
Oh, well, I lost my opportunity anyway. I probably lost my alliance with Austria as a result. Yeah, they're not too happy about that conduct.
But, you know, you're getting stronger, so you don't need them as much anymore as you did before.
Well, the idea here is this war will prevent my needing them ever again. The problem is they are now over in this side of the strait. So this could get a little dicey. Now, where's their navy? Okay. First things first, hire an admiral. I would rather have a good admiral, but I'm just going to take whatever the game gives me, which isn't amazing at all, unfortunately. Oh, 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 oh. Are they going to the sea? No, they're doing into the Sea of Crete. Damn it! I'm not going to make it. I need to catch that Ottoman fleet. I need to catch some of their fleet separated. Right here. This is it. Oh no, they got a 47 stack there now. Urgh. Okay, now we can do it. That's very precision, and we're working in lag here, so I'm gonna have to do what I can.
Want me to go down to speed 2?
No, because this is the key point, and I just needed to do this. Okay, and now the Austrians actually offered me an alliance again. I declared war first, and now I'm accepting their request. On pause. Raise taxes. And let's run. Oh no, I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Run, run, run. That's bad.
I am Coptic sieging.
Ooh, that's terrible. Really? I was not expecting to lose that naval engagement. Plan B. Re-recruit some troops, because I just lost a ton. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's probably okay. I'm going to need to retrain galleys quickly.
Just do what you gotta do.
And I have war taxes going. Yeah. Okay. Now screw off, Tunis.
Ooh! Adal is no longer allied with the Mamluks, but I'm currently Coptic sieging the other guy up here, so I'm just gonna finish that, and hopefully I'll be able to get my army down there and attack them before they re-ally Mamluks or whatever. Good times. Nubian Revolt. I'm just gonna pause here for a second. I need to know where this is gonna rise up. Sober, what is that? Nubian Revolt in Sober. Oh, that's right here.
Oh, they're tech 7 over 6 for me. Yeah. So, I'm very disadvantaged in this war.
I'm gonna take this one. I'm back to unpausing.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
I'm going to try and pot shot some of the Ottoman fleet here and then duck back in. It was actually a pretty big deal that I managed to run there.
I don't know how much that will affect the Mamluks, that they will not be able to advance anything in the south, because both of their neighbors in the south are now my vassals. Don't think it makes a big difference, but you know. Oh, I know what happened. The Mamluks probably declared on Hejaz, and Adal just didn't want to do it. Have they no idea what's going to await them in a bit? Probably not.
Probably not. Move select all my units, please. Thank you. No bad pathing? Bad pathing. Okay, we're going to do good pathing. Not bad pathing.
So, are we aiming for 7 episodes, or do you want like have an extra episode?
Oh, I don't mind, because you know we can release this on schedule regardless of how we handle that.
Okay, I think we're just gonna settle with the 7 here. So this is the 7th one, just to.
Oh, okay.
Things are going good for me, and I believe it's going pretty well for you as well.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a touchy situation at the moment, but the Ottomans keep separating their fleet, so I think I can make something happen here.
It's good to have some suspense for next week.
Yeah.
I got just 1 province left to siege down, and that will be the end of this war. I don't know how that works, but do you think it's wise to declare the war before we start? Because when I restart the game, they may ally Mamluks again?
Oh, you might be right, actually.
Oh, Adal is actually at war with the Mamluks. I just found out.
That would be why they're not allying.
They're at war with Najd, Mamluks, Cyprus, Festan, and Baluchistan. They can't reach any of them. So they are just ripe for the taking. Nice. Well, that's going to be for next episode, I guess.
Yeah.
We are about reached the end of this one. So if you're not engaged in something, I'll pause here.
All right.
Okay.
Will I be able to salvage this against the Ottomans next time? I guess we'll have to see.
Of course you will. Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure as usual. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and thank you, the Me team, for playing with me here.
Absolutely.
And
it's good times.
yeah, hopefully we'll get some more war going here in the south as well next time. And take care until then. Bye bye.
See everyone later.
All right, that's the end of the recording at least. So
I'm gonna stop the stream.
just gonna save the game here.